Do you feel truly safe with $500,000 in your bank account? Most people in their 50s look at that number and think they have reached the finish line. They believe they can finally breathe a sigh of relief and stop worrying about the future. But for a retired couple in today's economy, that money can vanish much faster than you might imagine. According to the latest data, rising healthcare costs and inflation can drain a static portfolio in less than 12 years. However, there is a different way to look at your savings. $500,000 is not just a safety net for your expenses. It is actually a powerful seed that is ready to explode into a million-dollar fortune. Today, we are going to look at the exact mathematical roadmap to double your wealth in just 7 years. The best part is that this plan requires 0 extra hours of work from you. We are moving away from the world of trading time for money. We are entering the final stage of wealth building where your money starts working the night shift for you. For many of you watching, the journey to save your first $500,000 was long and grueling. It likely took decades of discipline, missed vacations, and careful budgeting. But the laws of math change once you cross this specific threshold. This is what financial analysts call the third tipping point. In the beginning of your career, your contributions did all the heavy lifting. If you saved $500 a month, that was the primary reason your account grew. But now, the engine has shifted. Your portfolio is large enough that the market returns are starting to outperform your own deposits. This is where the power of compounding moves from a slow crawl to a high-speed sprint. Think of your wealth like a snowball at the top of a long hill. For years, you were the one pushing it, inch by inch, through the heavy snow. But now the snowball is large enough to roll on its own. Every inch it moves, it picks up more snow than it did the mile before. This is why the jump from $500,000 to $1 million is much faster than the journey from 0. Let us look at the Rule of 72, a fundamental principle used by the world's wealthiest individuals. If you divide 72 by your annual rate of return, you get the exact number of years it takes for your money to double. The S&P 500 index has a historical average return of approximately 10% per year. When you divide 72 by 10, the answer is 7.2. That means, with a standard diversified portfolio, your $500,000 will become $1 million in just over 7 years. You do not need to find a lucky stock or invest in a risky startup. You simply need to stay out of the way and let the math do its work. This is the hidden secret that many financial advisors do not want you to focus on. They often try to make investing sound complicated so they can charge you high management fees. But the most successful millionaires are often regular people like teachers, engineers, and accountants. They reach their milestones by choosing boring, low-cost index funds and remaining consistent. They understood that time is the most valuable currency they own. If you are 55 years old today, you are in the golden window of opportunity. You have enough capital to trigger this massive acceleration, and you still have the time to let it finish. Imagine waking up at age 62 and realizing your net worth has doubled while you were enjoying your life. That is the difference between being net worth rich and being retirement ready. Net worth includes your home, your car, and your furniture. But you cannot pay for groceries with the equity in your kitchen cabinets. Retirement readiness is about liquid assets that generate spendable income. That is why this 7-year plan focuses on growable wealth in brokerage and retirement accounts. However, many people in their 50s make a fatal mistake that kills their momentum. They let fear drive their decisions when the market fluctuates. They see a temporary dip and they pull their money out, thinking they are protecting their savings. But in reality, they are cutting the fuse on their own wealth explosion. Volatility is the price you pay for the returns that lead to freedom. If you want the 10% return that doubles your money, you must accept the occasional down years. Another silent killer of Who Tree Dreams is the hidden cost of investment fees. A 1% fee might sound small when you are just starting out, but on a $500,000 portfolio, that fee can steal hundreds of thousands of dollars over 2 decades. It is like a slow leak in a massive water tank. You might not notice it today, but eventually the tank will be empty when you need it most. Wealthy individuals avoid these leaks by using low-cost providers and index funds. They know that every dollar kept in the portfolio is a dollar that can compound for the future. Now, let us discuss how to actually use this money once it reaches that $1 million mark. For years, the gold standard was the 4% withdrawal rule. This rule suggested you could take out 4% of your balance every year and never run out of money. But for 2025 and beyond, many experts suggest a more conservative approach. A 3.5% withdrawal rate is the new safety baseline. On a $1 million portfolio, this provides $35,000 of annual income. When you combine this with the average Social Security benefit of $24,000, a single person has $59,000 a year. For a retired couple, that total income can easily exceed $80,000. This provides a lifestyle of dignity, security, and true choice. You can travel without checking your bank balance every hour. You can help your grandchildren with their education without feeling a pinch in your own budget. And most importantly, you will never be a financial burden to the people you love. But to get there, you must take control of your financial strategy today. You must stop treating your savings as a pile of cash for emergencies only. You need to view it as a high-performance machine that requires the right fuel. The first step is to audit your current accounts for high fees and underperforming assets. The second step is to ensure you are diversified across the entire market, not just a few tech stocks. The third step is to automate your system so you are not tempted to tinker with it. Discipline is the bridge between your current reality and your future freedom. Many people ask if it is too late to start this process at age 60. The answer is always no. Even if you do not have 7 years before you want to stop working, the principle of compounding still works. By letting your money grow even a few years longer, you significantly increase your monthly paycheck for life. If you wait just 3 extra years to touch your investments, you could increase your income by 30%. This is the power of patience and strategic planning. We often overestimate what we can do in 1 year, but we underestimate what we can do in 7. The roadmap to $1 million is not a sprint. It is a steady walk in the right direction. Do not be distracted by the flashy headlines about young millionaires or overnight crypto winners. Those are the outliers, not the rule. Real wealth is built in the quiet moments of consistency and rational thinking. It is built by people who value their future freedom more than their current status. It is built by you, starting with the decisions you make this week. Take a look at your current portfolio and ask yourself if it is working for you. Is it positioned for growth, or is it sitting idle while inflation eats its value? Your golden years should be spent living, not worrying about a spreadsheet. By mastering these mathematical principles, you are buying back your time. You are securing your legacy and ensuring your independence. It is the part where you finally win the game. Stay focused on the long-term goal and ignore the noise of the daily news. Your future self will thank you for the courage you show today. Remember that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. Start your 7-year countdown today and watch how fast your life can change. Financial freedom is not a dream for the lucky few. It is a mathematical certainty for those who follow the path. You have the capital, you have the knowledge, and now you have the plan. It is time to execute. Go forth with confidence and claim the retirement you deserve. The numbers are on your side. The market is ready to work for you. And your $1 million milestone is closer than you think. Believe in the process and stay the course. You have everything you need to succeed. Take the first step today. Your journey to a secure and wealthy retirement begins with a single rational decision. Make that decision now. Protect your future, grow your wealth, and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with true financial mastery. Thank you for your time and for trusting this roadmap. The future is yours to create. Go out there and make it a reality.